Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Module 2. We'll be starting this module with business process discovery. So, we advanced on some of the learnings that we picked in the previous module. It promised to be another interesting time. Let's journey together as we learn together. So, what are the expectations for Module 2? You understand what business processes are. We get to unveil the key elements and components of business process discovery. We get to look at process discovery guides and checklists, process metrics. What's the importance of undergoing metrics? What's the importance of capturing these metrics as it relates to assist documentation. Then we'll equally be looking at introduction into process mapping and modeling. It really promised to be a very, very interesting time. We'll be having a whole lot of hands-on during this particular session, and we'll be bringing to bear some of the techniques and some of the tools that we've learned in Module 1. So, what is business process? I'm sure we all know we've been hearing process, business process, process documentation. So, what's your understanding of business process? So, a business process is a series of connected steps performed by a group of stakeholders to achieve a concrete goal. So, for example, it's a combination of interrelated components or tasks or activities. So, for example, what is the process of delivering this particular capacity building? So, maybe the first step would then be, or we reached out to the MF team. Then, secondly, internally, we agreed on participant for this particular process. Then three, we aligned with MF team on the needs, the exact needs for this particular training. Then four, we facilitated, we made commitments. Then five, MF team had to then prepared for this particular training and delivery. So if you notice what I've listed here, it's a collection. So the entire collection of these individual business tasks and activities that was performed by both us, yourself, and MF team is what qualifies as business process. So once again, a business process is a series of steps performed by a group of stakeholders to achieve a concrete goals. And largely we have two classification of business processes. So we have the core business processes and we have the supporting business processes. So these core business processes, it's the actual value offering that an organization offers. Then this supporting business process is like the supplementary business process. So for example, banks are known that their core offering is probably financials, like keep my money safe. Do you understand? Help me manage my money and investments, extend loans to me. So that's like their core business processes. However, some banks also other offerings, do you understand, that are not like their core business processes, which is mostly supporting or complementing this core processes. So, for example, you might have things around customer engagement. Do you understand? Ability to know that, oh, customers have king, so I want to have maybe some other engagements. Functions that relates to customer welfare, that relates to customer engagement, that relates to customer social responsibilities. It is not the core offerings of the bank. However, they offer those services just to support the primary businesses. So, in business processes, you need to pay attention to those core business processes, and you equally need to pay attention to the supporting business processes, because sometimes process discovery works and effort cut across both the core business processes and the business processes.